When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, First Bank Stadium, home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on another team from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Commodores will kick it off to get us underway. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Arkansas's offense will have the football first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the...
Oh, he wants it all. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about...
Wide open spaces. Oh, he's got some space. At the 30. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
That last big play has them in business. Just outside the red zone, it's 1st and 10. Jackson will throw. He caught it, and he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Commodores' offense will go to work for the first time. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. When you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
Oh, they're after him. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Really impressed with how this team has seized momentum here, playing on the road in this hostile environment. Their offense gets it first. They march down the field. They put up some points. And here's the defense now on their first drive, getting a critical sack on 3rd down.
Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Unloads to the wideout. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
You know, if you're going to complete these stagger throws, you've got to have great anticipation as a quarterback. You almost got to throw it before the receiver comes out of the break. You need better timing on that play.
A strike downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And the Razorbacks are threatening in the red zone. Gets the back moving. Jackson gonna throw it. Whips it out in the flat. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They're dealing with a second and long. Off play action. Buying some time as he moves left. He's got the tight end. He kept him out of the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1-yard line. Really good patience and recognition. And how about the tight end just finding a hole and settling and waiting until the quarterback saw it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arkansas!
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. RPO complete to open the drive. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Here's a hit. Now he's going to break the pocket. It's a seam wide open. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give out of the gun. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Commodores can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Catch in the middle, it's Coleman. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Really nice job by the defense playing responsibility football, making sure the quarterback couldn't make any of his reads, making sure the picture is not clear, getting downhill, getting the quarterback on the ground.
Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Collins. A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And he missed it. No good. Guys, the missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game. First play of the drive comes from the 38.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. Final play of the quarter coming. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. They get to him as he throws. Finds a crease at the 20. Lots of running room. Touchdown, Razorbacks. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but, I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat, thrown up over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. And it's caught from inside the 20, and here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Jackson will throw. Buys a little extra time. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Offense scoops it up and still going. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down. He came up a little short. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Rushes on him. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. He's got it down the left. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Russell. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19.
And that's a nice 3rd down conversion for this offense. And I tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those 1st downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in 1st downs.
Touchdown, Arkansas! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment beat dang. You talk about home field advantage? Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
Hauls it in inside his 20, and here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling